Welcome back to Unfiltered USA, the place where we cut through the political nonsense and tell it like it is. Today, we're diving into something that's got the whole world watching. Why would Donald Trump, of all people, tell Israel not to bomb Iran? Yeah, you heard that right. This is the same Trump who took out Qasem Soleimani, who scrapped the Iran nuclear deal, and who made peace through strength his foreign policy mantra. So when he says, "Don't drop the bomb," it's not weakness, it's strategy. So what's the real story? Let's start with the facts. Israel is itching to take out Iran's nuclear infrastructure. Tensions have been sky high. Iran's been enriching uranium again, Israel's intel services are sounding the alarm, and the whole region is one itchy trigger finger away from blowing up. But just as things were heating up, Trump stepped in and told Israeli leadership to pause. Not attack. Not escalate. Pause. Why? Because war with Iran is not a video game. It's not a 30-second soundbite. It's a full-blown regional conflict that would drag the United States right back into the Middle East mess that Trump promised to get us out of. Here's the thing Trump gets, maybe better than anyone else in modern politics: Americans are done with endless wars. Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, Syria. All cost us trillions, killed thousands of our soldiers, and gave us what in return? Nothing but instability and chaos. So when he tells Israel to hold their fire, it's not because he suddenly turned into a dove. It's because he knows what happens next. Iran doesn't just sit there and take it. They hit back. Hard. At Israel. At American bases. At oil tankers in the Gulf. And suddenly, the US is in another foreign war that nobody voted for. And let's not forget, Trump's base, the America First crowd. They're not interested in starting World War III in the Middle East. They want secure borders, strong jobs, cheap gas, not body bags and $10 billion military adventures. This isn't just about Israel and Iran. This is about Trump's political brand. He wants to be the guy who keeps America out of dumb wars. The guy who negotiates peace while flexing military muscle, not using it recklessly. But don't think for a second he's going soft. Trump reportedly told his advisors and the Israelis, give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks for diplomacy. 2 weeks for pressure. 2 weeks to try something smarter than dropping bombs. That's not weakness. That's leverage. It's power politics. The art of the deal, but global. He's using that time to line up talks through Europe, maybe even quietly through neutral countries like Switzerland or Qatar. He's playing the long game. Because once a bomb drops, the conversation ends. And then there's the nuclear angle. Here's what people aren't talking about: US intelligence doesn't believe Iran has a bomb. They're close, but not there. Which means there's still a window. A chance. An opportunity to avoid all-out war. And Trump, believe it or not, is trying to use that window, not for a weak peace treaty, but to set the terms for a deal where America wins and Iran gets boxed in. Now, not everyone's on board. Some GOP hawks want to strike now. They think waiting is a mistake. But Trump's never followed the typical neocon playbook. He fired John Bolton for pushing war. He openly trashed the Iraq invasion. He doesn't trust the old guard in DC who treat every foreign threat like a reason to invade. Instead, he's calling the shots on his own terms. And let's be honest, Trump doesn't want Biden, or anyone else, getting credit for stopping a war. If peace happens, he wants his name on it. And if a war breaks out later, he wants to be able to say, "I told you not to do it." Either way, he keeps the upper hand. This move isn't just about bombs and bunkers. It's about narrative control, political strategy, legacy. And say what you want about Trump, he understands the value of controlling the story. So, here's the unfiltered truth. Trump told Israel not to drop the bomb on Iran not because he's scared, but because he's smart. Because he knows that real power isn't just launching missiles, it's knowing when to hold them back. This is about protecting American interests. Avoiding another endless war. Keeping the upper hand. And maybe, just maybe, rewriting the rules of how America uses its power abroad. Now the big question is, will it work? Will Iran respond to diplomacy, or use the pause to push harder? Will Israel hold back, or act on its own? And will Trump's gamble pay off, or blow up in everyone's face? That's what we're watching. And we'll be covering it here, every step of the way. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is Trump playing 4D chess, or just stalling for headlines? Would you support a US strike on Iran if they cross the line, or should we stay out no matter what? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next breakdown. This is Unfiltered USA, no spin, no censorship, just the truth. See you in the next one.